Hello, welcome to this tropical update for the tropics. So in this video, we'll talk more about the Pacific and the remnants of Shanshan in Japan, this new system forming. We have tropical depression Hon, still in the Central Pacific, forecasted to become a tropical storm again, and the remnants of Gilma are already dissipated and left serene in Hawaii there. We have now tropical storm Asna in the northern Arabian Sea, bringing some storms to southern Pakistan, and also this broad low pressure there in the Bay of Bengal, bringing some very heavy rains to India there. So we'll take a look at these systems, but one quick thing. So we know we already talked about the Atlantic, but now they tagged another area in the Gulf of Mexico, that system that is bringing all those heavy rains to Texas and Louisiana there, about a 20% chance of development, because some models showed a broad circulation on that. The chance is low it will turn into anything tropical, but we better watch it too. And the rest are still at 40% and 20%, but this might increase later today because the afternoon 12-0 and GFS both showed a system in the Gulf there. So let's see some models for all of these systems. So let's see first, let's see this 12Z GFS here, and it shows potentially a tropical storm, a hurricane in the Gulf by like September 9th there, and then going to the Florida Panhandle. The GFS might be too strong on this, but you never know. And the European was also showing a tropical storm there in the Gulf on the 12C, but it's not loaded here yet. So let's see now the regions for the Western Pacific. We have still tropical depression Shanshan there, tropical storm, tropical depression, still bringing some very heavy rains, and the European keeps this lingering there, causing more heavy rains. So this could be a big troublemaker because of the flooding there. So please be careful there. There's the new system forming just east of the Philippines, will bring more tropical showers, thunderstorms, and rain to the Philippines, so be careful. And then it shows a tropical storm heading towards Taiwan and China there later, so be monitoring this system there in Taiwan and China. This could be problematic. The GFS, of course, shows a stronger system, like it always does, all the way down to almost super typhoon, going through the southern islands of Japan and into eastern China. So this is too strong. The GFS is crazy now, but as the days go by, it will regulate the strength and everything. But let's see. There's the Canadian here too. It shows that system forming there, heading towards kind of Taiwan, southern islands of Japan and China. So China, southern islands of Japan and Taiwan should be closely monitoring this system. This could be problematic. And later we might still have some low pressures there, bringing more rain in the Philippines and more storms to some areas. So be careful there. And the icon has Shanshan there, still bringing some heavy rains and leaving, and then this system forming, turning to a tropical storm typhoon there near the southern islands of Japan, and the timing is like September 7th around there. So please be careful there. Monitor this system very closely, and let's see the Indian Ocean. We have tropical storm Asna there. The European keeps going, some storms in southern Iran and Pakistan, then it dissipates there in the Arabian Sea. So it doesn't have many storms approaching Oman like it had yesterday, but the GFS has a little bit stronger, might bring some storms to Oman and dissipate, but this won't cause much trouble. Just be careful those storms in southern Pakistan, maybe a storm or two in southern Iran and Oman there as this dissipates, but this will dissipate there and not be anything that critical. So let's see here the rainfall. So next 5 days, the Europeans still showing very high amounts in eastern, west, and central India. They already have some red alerts there for the heavy rain with the thunderstorms from the system. So please be careful with flooding in some of those areas. 203 millimeters in some areas. Lots of heavy storms through all these towns in central India and cities, so be careful there. And some in western India later on again could have some more. In the coast of western India might have some showers and storms. Southwestern Sri Lanka more than 100 millimeters, so please be careful there. All throughout northeastern India, there's a belt of very heavy rain that will develop this week. More than 100 millimeters in all that pink area, so please be careful if you are in one of those towns there. More than 100 millimeters of rain coming there, and this area is very prone to flooding and everything, so please stay safe there. The landslides near the mountains and everything. In Bhutan, more rain and thunderstorms as well, and some areas of Nepal might experience a little bit heavier rain and some areas less, but be careful there. Northeastern most India shows a lot too, some out in southern China, and northeastern Pakistan, no Pakistan, no Bangladesh, sorry, northeastern Bangladesh shows a lot there along the northeastern India, so please be careful there. Central Myanmar, nothing crazy, but more tropical rains, showers and storms during the day, and always be careful. You never know if you're in a flood-prone area. Some thunderstorms might be heavy and cause some problems. And southern Myanmar shows heavier along the coast there, more than 100 millimeters, so be careful. Heavy rains along the Bay of Bengal there. And southern Thailand and Cambodia. Southeastern Thailand, more than 140 millimeters. And western Cambodia, the coastal Cambodia there, close to 150 millimeters, so please be careful there. Some heavy rains there. And southernmost Vietnam, close to 100 millimeters as well, so heavier storms there too. And might have some more tropical rains, showers and storms during the day throughout Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, a little bit less in central Vietnam, but more in southern Vietnam. Shows more in Laos and Thailand, a little bit heavier accumulations there, but always be careful during showers and storms. Like this model shows you during the day, like the afternoon, lots of showers and storms there, so be careful. Thunderstorms can be dangerous. So let's see, we have the heavy rains in western India there, central India, very heavy, so please be careful. Cyclone Asna, the brings some storms to southern Iran and Pakistan, maybe a rain or two in Oman later. So please stay safe there. Let's just see this thing here. Let's see something, if this is the 12Z. So this is the 12Z European. It only goes out to Sunday, but you can already see a tropical storm there, like sitting the Yucatan into the Gulf there. So both the Euro and the GFS are showing. The Canadian started showing development in the Caribbean as well, but not in the Gulf yet. And the icon is also showing development in the Caribbean there. So if you are in Central America, Florida, or Cuba, the Eastern Caribbean, please monitor the system very closely. And let's see now for Japan what's left of Cyclone Shanshan, Typhoon Shanshan. So it's still showing it lingering there, some very heavy rain still occurring. The European model has actually in the coast, bringing more heavy rain towards Osaka and other areas, and then finally leaving. So please be careful. Some more days of heavy rain there. Next 5 days, it shows near the coast there, close to more than 300 millimeters. In Osaka, 77 millimeters, 94 millimeters. Near Shizuoka, 147 millimeters, 124 millimeters in other areas. So Yoshida, 170 millimeters. So please be careful. There's still be some heavy rain and storms in those areas, and some high waves and stuff. So it might cause some landslide dangers and isolated flooding spots, so be careful. And the areas already saturated by the heavy rain might have even more flooding, so be careful. Some areas there with more rain too, close to 100 millimeters, and as this leaves through the East China Sea, you drop more heavy rains near Akita and northern Japan as it finally goes out there, even this tip of northeastern Japan there. so be careful. Please, let's see. The GFS model has a similar thing, but it has the heavy rain more concentrated in Nagoya, Matsusaka, and some areas there. 170 millimeters, 153 millimeters, 140 millimeters. So please be careful. There still some flooding possible and more rain. Some more thunderstorms throughout the Izu Islands. Some more rain for central Japan from the system as it exits through northern Japan. Some more heavy rain there too. But please be careful what's left of that system with the heavy rain. The wind gusts, they aren't as significant now because it's weakening, but the GFS still shows some gustier winds, some areas like, let's see, as this comes back into the coast, shows near Hamamatsu in some areas, close to 51 km/h winds, and the European always shows like a little bit higher resolution, some higher winds, close to 79 km/h as it comes, and then near Matsusaka 44 km/h. Then it goes as some high winds near Fukui as well, in other areas. Then this goes there, might leave some gusty winds near western Japan there later by Monday, and then it exits there. So stay safe from the rest of the heavy rain and flooding and winds. And if you are in the southern islands of Japan or in Taiwan, monitor this next system coming and still show some strong winds in Mongolia and China from some weather systems there. Be aware there. Also some rain and snow in those mountains. And this is mainly it. Let's see. Rain accumulation some other areas. So in Papua New Guinea and Western Guinea still show some very heavy rain, especially in Western Guinea. So be safe there. Some showers and storms during the day in Malaysia, Indonesia, especially the Philippines as the system passes by there. Next 5 days, the European has more than 167 millimeters, the Western Philippines, and also the Eastern Philippines, close to 100 millimeters, so stay safe. Might be some periods of heavy rain there, and maybe if your place is prone to flooding, be careful. It shows the system forming there, some heavy rain in spots, especially in the Eastern Philippines, some heavy rain as this forms. Might have more rain in the Western Philippines too, so be careful there. Those islands in the South China Sea, some more rain and thunderstorms, and also in the Andaman, Nicobar Islands, more storms there. So stay safe. It also shows a storm or two in Afghanistan, in Pakistan there. Next 5 days, let's see. It shows some more accumulation eastern Afghanistan, some more storms in Pakistan, not northern India. Shows a lot in the Black Sea there, near Turkey because of that system. Some more storms through Russia, northern Kazakhstan, and some rain in Mongolia there, and some storms in China. So stay safe there from these tropical systems and the heavy rain, and bye.